Hey guys, welcome back. We are going to make some slime today, so it's going to be a slimy day. I have, this is my granddaughter Gracie. She's been here for about a week, and we've made all kinds of different slime. Let me grab it. We made glittery slime, and blue slime, and pink slime, and greeny yellow slime, and purple slime. But the thing is none of these, you can't put any of these in your mouth because of the chemicals. And I know that some people tend to put their fingers in their mouth and stuff. So today, we're going to make an edible slime. Now, just because I say it's edible doesn't mean that you want to put it in your mouth, okay? We're going to be using cornstarch. And cornstarch, you can eat it. It's in a lot of different foods, but it doesn't taste great, okay? And since we're going to be using a lot of that today, the slime that we make, you can eat, but it won't taste great. So anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to use Jell-O. Now, this is sugar-free Jell-O, okay? And I have been told that the sugar-free Jell-O works better than the regular Jell-O. They both work, but I guess the sugar-free just works a little bit better, and I'm not sure why, but it does, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to open up a packet of sugar-free Jell-O, and I just happen to have lemon. I love lemon, okay? And we're going to dump that into a bowl. Here's the bowl, dump it in the bowl, okay? Now comes the cornstarch. We're going to use a whole cup of cornstarch. Now this is only half a cup. See, it says half a cup. Okay, so I need how many? 2. That's right, 2 of them. So I'm going to let's get that in there. Whoop. Oh, that's a little too much. Okay, so that's 1 and 2. So there's 2 cups, or 2 half cups, which equals 1 cup. Okay, so now we tried this earlier, and my granddaughter Gracie went to mix these together. Okay, and she went boop, and everything went all over her. So our slime didn't turn out so great. Okay, so we're going to mix this easily. Don't try throwing it hard, you know, just be easy with it and mix it up. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to need is a half a cup of warm water. Now, it doesn't have to be hot water, not cold water, just warm water, like, you know, room temperature. That'll work, okay? And we're gonna take that and we're gonna put it in our mixture and we're gonna mix it all up. And at first, it's gonna be kind of hard to mix, because of all the cornstarch, but as you mix it and 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 mix it, then it's going to turn out to be more like slime. So here is a cup of warm water, and take this back. I'm going to take this and put half a cup of warm water right into the bowl. There we go. And she's going to mix it. And I'm going to stand back because the last time she did this, she made a big mess. Easy does it. Okay, you want me to help?
No.
You look like you need help.
I don't.
Where's my other spoon? I had another spoon. What'd you do with it?
I didn't touch it.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
You did. Give me this. Okay, I need to show them. Okay, so look, it's real soupy here, but underneath that, it's really hard. Okay. And that's the cornstarch action with the water, okay? So you gotta be real careful when you're mixing it, not to make a big mess, but just keep mixing slowly and, okay? And get all of the lumps and bumps out, okay? So, put the Star Kiss bag, or Starburst bag,
Can I have
okay?
one?
That might be our next video, okay? We might make slime with candy. I don't know. We'll see. Okay? But anyways, see how hard this is? This is where she made the mess. Where it was really hard. Okay? And what we ended up having to do was we added in a little more water, and that didn't work very well. And then we had to add in a bunch more cornstarch, and that didn't work very well. So what it gets is it gets really hard here.
I know, it smells like that.
And the more you work it, the more it turns slimy. So
Taste it. Yes.
here we go. Okay, you're going to get to a point where it's really too hard to mix. And this is when we take it out. Okay, and I've learned from the last time, because I had never made this before, and we learned from our mistakes. So there is a slime. Now it is a little crumbly, so if it's too dry like this, we just need a little bit of water. So I'm just going to put a little dip right here and add just a little touch of water. Oh, look, I got it on the cup. Oh well. And we're going to mix that up, and we're just going to keep adding in a little bit of water until it gets to the consistency that we want. Okay, now making slime, as my granddaughter Gracie will tell you, is not an exact science. So even though we measure everything out, we might need to add in a little more of this or a little more of that. Okay, so it's too dry, so we add a little extra water. If we get it too wet, then we have to add a little more cornstarch. Okay, now already this is turning out a whole lot better than our last batch. Okay, our last batch is just kind of yucky. Okay, so anyways, there we go. There is our Jell-O slime. And
Smell it. Don't put it. Smell
it's
it.
still a little dry, so we could
Smell
add a
it.
little bit more water,
Smell it.
but it is getting slimy.
And what does it smell like again
Okay, so there is our Jell-O
here? It
slime.
smells like someone farted.
There we go.
I don't think this is a good
See
one.
how easy that was? Yeah, that one's a little gooey.
Smell it. No, not that one. Smell this one.
That's our last one. It smelled very good. Okay,
It smells like someone farted in it.
but
Mixed it up.
see, now it's a little sticky, a little slimy, just the way we
She
want
said I
it.
can take this
And
home
if
and
you
give
eat
this
it-
to my friend.
Tastes like cornstarch with a hint of lemon. So it's not too bad, but it's kind of yucky. Anyways, so there is our slime. And I think it's a little sticky, so I think I needed what? If it's too sticky, I need a little more starch. Okay, but that's the way it works. Okay, and you can put it in your mouth. You can eat it. Nothing in this is going to be like the other slime where we've got chemicals and stuff in it. Okay, so this will work just as.
After this, we gotta wash our hands because next we're doing
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and pause our video for a minute so we can clean up here because this is a mess. It's fun, but it's a mess. Okay. And when I get everything cleaned up, then I'm going to come back and show you how to make pudding slime. And it's very, very similar to this mess. So we'll be right back. Okay, well, we're back. I got some things cleaned up. Little Miss Gracie here still cleaning up a little bit. So anyways, I told you that we made slime with Jell-O. Now we're going to use pudding. Now this just happens to be vanilla pudding. Okay, and we're going to use the same stuff. We're going to be using cornstarch, water, and the pudding. Now it's just a little bit different on how much that we use because there's a little bit more pudding in here than there was Jell-O. So we're going to open this up. This just happens to be vanilla. You could use whatever flavor you wanted. Remember, it is going to be edible, which means you can eat it. Doesn't mean you should, but you can. So we're going to take this package of pudding
Maybe.
and we're going to open it up and pour it in the bowl. Okay. Now, just like the Jell-O slime, we're going to use 1 whole cup of cornstarch. Okay, and then we're going to mix it up. Can you go get a clean spoon, please? Put that one in the sink and get a clean one.
How about I clean this one?
Okay, so a cup of cornstarch. That's a 1/2 cup. And another 1/2 cup. 2 1/2 cups make a cup.
Yeah, a new spoon.
There we go. Okay. Where'd the lid go? There it is. So what we want to try to do is keep our area clean, but if you can see our mess, oh, look at the mess, look at the mess, look at the mess. We just can't seem to keep it all cleaned up. Anyways, so we put the cornstarch in, we put the pudding in, and then we're going to use a spoon to mix it up. Okay, as soon as my granddaughter comes back with a clean spoon.
Not a
Spoon. I don't need a bunch. I need one.
Just take
one. That's all I asked for. Okay? And we're going to stir this up. She's going to stir it up. Let me move this so we can see everybody. There we go. Okay.
Daddy,
So, there.
here.
Now the camera's all moved and you can see her because she's going to be doing it all. Mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it. Okay. Now, as she's mixing that up, I'm going to get the water ready. And all we need is about 1/3 cup. Now that's a 1/2 cup. That's 1/3 cup. So we're going to use a little less water on this one than we did on the other one.
It's FedEx.
Okay, that's okay.
FedEx is here for the.
Yes, that's okay. We're not going to worry about FedEx right now. Okay, we're making a video. Pour the water in here, and it's going to get just like the other one, really hard. Now
It smells good.
I'm putting extra water in my cup here so that I'm being taped here, guys. Oh, it's a video. Okay, well, anyways, I paused the video here for a minute because we had a FedEx delivery and everybody in the house decided to be talking at once, so we could not understand anything. So anyways, my granddaughter Gracie here is mixing this up, okay? And it's getting a little hard, so I'm going to help her out, okay? Just like the Jell-O slime, it gets real thick, okay? But we need to make sure that we get it all mixed up in there, okay? So as we mix, okay, we might need a little bit more water. Remember I said earlier that it is not a, hold on, set it down, we'll see if we need more water. Okay, I said we might need more water. I didn't say we do. Anyways, what I was saying is this is not an exact science. Okay, it's not perfect. We don't know exactly how much we're going to need. Okay, so we have the cornstarch in here. We have the pudding in here, and it does. Smells good. It smells like a vanilla cake mix, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Vanilla cake. Boop. I almost got her.
If you got me, I would have licked it all.
Okay, so I almost got it. Let's see. I'm going to try to mix this with my hands and see if it gets any better. Okay, it is kind of
I don't
kinda
think
getting
that was
gooey.
a good idea.
Okay. No, we need to. We need to what's called kneading.
But what germs are on
Okay.
my hands?
I just washed my hands.
Good.
Remember? Jeez.
Because I'm eating it.
Wash your hands.
Oh.
Do. Wash your hands. Do.
I'm eating all of it.
Okay. So.
And me and Daddy are eating.
Now this is getting clumpier, and the more that I knead it together and get it all mixed up, the better it is. Okay, so this is getting more and more like slime without adding extra water. See, we got to make sure that we get this all mixed up
Tastes like
first.
marshmallows.
Okay, so the more we mix this and the more we knead it,
It's like cookie dough.
okay, the better it's going to be. Now, this is still a little crumbly, so I'm going to put just a
My friend's
little
not
bit of
getting
water in here. And I'm going to do it the same way I did with the other one, is I just put a little dip in here, and I'm going to add just a little bit of water. Not the whole thing, just a little bit, okay? See, that's like a tablespoon of water. And I'm going to mix that up in here.
It's like
Okay.
cookie dough.
Whoops. Yuck.
It tastes like cookie dough.
Okay, now
Wanna
it's
try
getting a
some
little
though?
stickier.
It does taste like cookie dough.
Okay, and as we keep kneading it, that's what I'm doing with my hands. I'm just pushing it back and forth, mixing it up in my hands. You can see that it's starting to get stretchier. Okay, and this is the way that we want it. We don't want it so it's sticking all over the place like we have all this stuck to me. Okay, we just keep going. I guess my granddaughter here, Gracie, I guess she likes it. Now see how it is? It's not like super duper slimy. It's kind of in between slime and Play-Doh. Okay.
It tastes like cookie dough.
Excuse me. So anyways, this is the way the pudding slime is made. Now, if you wanted it more slimy, you'd add in a little bit more water. Okay. But this is a nice way to play, to have some fun. And it's all for sensory issues. Okay, so what's great about this is,
It tastes good.
okay, it tastes good. I don't know how good it is. Let's find out.
Taste it.
Okay, but anyways, for your child who has sensory issues, who really needs to play, have things in their hands, this works great. And it's better, I think, than the other slime, even though it's not as gooey, because it doesn't use any kind of chemicals. We've only used the pudding, water, and cornstarch. Okay, so it can be eaten. But you know, some of the kiddos, they love getting their fingers in their mouth. So, anyways, now we've made Jell-O slime and we've made pudding slime, and she's gonna have some fun with it. All right. Until next time. See you later, guys.